3 days, countless diesel locomotives, and one of Britain's longest heritage railways. Welcome to the West Somerset Railway Summer Diesel Festival, where classic diesel power takes over the line from Bishops Lydeard to Minehead. Over the next 3 days, we'll be chasing locomotives, capturing departures, arrivals, run-pasts, double headings, and plenty of diesel action along the stunning Somerset route. From rare visitors to home fleet favourites, there's something for every diesel enthusiast. So sit back, enjoy the sights and sounds, and let's dive into the Summer Diesel Festival days 1 to 3. Good morning, everybody, from day 1 here at the West Somerset Railway Summer Diesel Festival. Not exactly summery weather at the minute, I would say, but hopefully it'll improve over the weekend. Currently here at Williton with waiting for other stuff to come through. I think it's currently broken down, so not quite sure what's happening. So at least have a little look around, see what else we can see. Good thing with Williton, you've got all the other bits parked up here. You've got ROF Bridgewater number 1 parked up, and one of the diesel shunters there parked up. And at the head of our parked up train is one of the 37s. The first train of the weekend for us is the EWS Class 37 250. I never knew that EWS until now stood for the English, Welsh and Scottish Railway. So there we go. Class 37 250. Right, so we're here at Watch It, just awaiting the where are we going? The up service back towards Bishops Lydeard, which is going to be behind one of the 2 Class 33 Cromptons. The one due in is Delta 6566. So yeah, Class 33 Crompton, which, if I remember correctly, is one of the home locomotives. Yeah, it is one of the home locomotives here at the West Somerset Railway. Yeah, so much for it being summer. This is what I'd have expected for spring. And we're already, yeah, as I said, we're already behind schedule as well, but hey ho, these things happen. Yeah, that's the Class 33 Crompton just coming into Watch It, the 6566, running down to Bishops Lydeard, which, well, we're getting on, but we're not getting down as far as Bishops Lydeard. Right, just arrived into Minehead. We are on the only preserved version of the on the Class 115, parked up over on the turntable. There's a late call up for the Diesel Festival, 50049 Defiance. One day, hopefully, I will see 50044, which is Exeter. And for once, I can say something different. You're not diesel. You're not diesel. Hello, Bradley and Earl Sake Manor. Yeah, that is the Class 115 DMU.
Welcome to Minehead.
Next up for us is behind one of the guest diesel locomotives from the Wensleydale Railway. So hopefully it won't be main cheese. And that is behind the class 47714, I believe. So you better hop on the maximum depart soon. Here we are at Blue Anchor, and we just come in behind guest locomotive class 47714, courtesy of the Wensleydale Railway. Yeah, it's quite a nice looking diesel locomotive actually. Just arriving into Blue Anchor now is another one of the guest locomotives, 26007. We have seen 26007 working before down at the Swanage Railway, I believe it was. Yeah, I know I've definitely seen it. I'm sure it was Swanage. But it's time to hop back on probably. So we're here at Blue Anchor, just awaiting the other train to come in. So we've got class 14 Teddy Bear, Delta 9526 at the head of the DMU service here, which is something a little bit different to see. Yeah, that class 14 Teddy Bear, that is actually quite cute. Doesn't normally do like on the road like this stuff, it's more like the little shunting stuff. Yeah, that is a nice little engine. And it sounds good as well. Later. And just driving into Donnyford Holt now is 26007, which will be running all the way down to Norton Fitzwarren. They parks up here in the little siding. You've got Delta 4107, again another one of the little diesel shunters. Just arrived back up from Norton behind 26007. Yeah, so for me, for the first part of the 4-day weekend, it is actually all done pretty much. Nearly finished today because of other commitments. I've still got the other 3 days to go, which are going to be longer. Sunday will be very good because it's the mixed traction steam and diesel, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it is until, well, for me and a few, probably good 15-16 hours, but for you it'll be a few seconds. So until tomorrow, from train 6787 and myself at Bishops Lydeard, bye. Good afternoon from day 2 here at the West Somerset Railway for the summer diesel festival. Bit of a later start for me today, well, a lot later start. I'm like 4.5 hours behind, but other things have got in the way. So yeah, today's is going to be a short little day for me. A couple of hops down to Norton, everything behind some of the diesels, but we will make it up tomorrow with day 3. There we go, Bishops Lydeard. Yeah, the weather's not looking summery again, but hey hey, what do you expect? We're just waiting on coming up from Norton at the minute 47714, one of the guest locos from the Wensleydale Railway, which will then, yeah, be the one that we want, which will be our first train of the day. But yeah, we also, a little bit later on, will have the DMU running right down to the Network Rail boundary at Norton, which is the only time this weekend is actually happening. Arriving in on platform 2 is another one of the guest locomotives, again from Wensleydale Railway, 37250, which is the England, Wales, Scotland Railway locomotive. Here arriving on platform 1 is another one of the guest locomotives for the weekend, 47714, having just arrived back from Norton Fitzwarren. Right, just drive into Crocombe, ready to do a quick swap around to head back down the line. Yeah, apologies for today's little segment. It's going to be only a short little one, but hey ho, these things happen. Bishops Lydeard, heading down to Norton Fitzwarren. We'll go straight past the halt, about another 150 metres down to the network rail boundary. And hopefully we might get some tones if GWR or cross country come through. On board the Class 115 diesel multiple unit, and the one we're on is the only working example in preservation as well, so we're definitely lucky here. Right, just about to go past Norton Fitzwarren halt. You see it's double track here, where they do the reversing around. They've had to use a triangle. Nice little complex set of lines here actually. And here we go, Norton Fitzwarren halt. And we're going almost window. You believe it's gone before, but it probably has. Just straight through, not stopping. Over there is the main line. And we carry on down. There we are. We are at the network rail boundary, and it does say where Somerset railway locomotives must not pass past this point. We had the tones. Right, we're here back at Bishops Lydeard, having done the network rail boundary at Norton with the tones. Not only that, a cross-country service down to either Plymouth or Penzance was, 40 odd minutes late when it came past. There we go, there's the DMU, which says Minehead. So that'll be going all the way up the line. We've got about 25 minutes now, then we got our first ride behind 50049 for the weekend. Just arriving in on platform 2 here at Bishops Lydeard is Torbay Express 50049. otherwise known as Defiance. Defiance was a very late call-up for the Gala as well. It was only confirmed 3 or 4 days before it was due to start, or 1 day last week. It's very nice to see it working, this line. Right, here we are now at Norton Fitzwarren Halt. Just coming behind 50049. I got about 25 minutes here while it goes around the triangle, then it'll head back up to Bishops Lydeard and then onwards to Minehead. I will be going as far as I think it is Willerton. Unfortunately from here, as I don't think go through, we won't get tones. Just finishing off the triangle turnaround is 50049 Defiance, one of 5 parts of the 50 Alliance, which also includes, I think, Rodney and Exeter. Here we are, just arrived into Willerton, the one and only time today. Quick turnaround, then get back to Bishops Lydeard to finish the day. Backed up right there, you've got 08401 little diesel shunter. Right, so we're finishing off today's part of the weekend behind 37250, which is also the Quantock Bow one. Then Saturday, it's the long one. There we go, 37250, just right back into Bishops Lydeard, end of day 2 here at the Somerset Railway Summer Diesel Festival. Yep, I hope you're enjoying the content of the various diesel so far, and please remember to like and subscribe and everything. And well, for me it'll be by 10 hours time, for you it'll be a few seconds, so see you for day 3. Good morning everybody, welcome to day 3 of the West Somerset Railway Summer Diesel Festival. We're at Watch It station, having just come in behind one of the guest locomotives from the Wensleydale Railway, 37250. We'll a few minutes, well, yeah, say a few minutes, shortly be departing back down towards Crowcombe Heathfield and bouncing around. A couple of little interesting bits today to look out for. Class 08 diesel Sun to later on is doing a couple of little runs from Bishops Lydeard down to Norton and back, and also on the day you've got the class 007 working with the 2 Cromptons, both class 33s, which will be good to see. So yeah, it's going to be a busy long day today, I reckon. There we go, 26007, one of the gas locomotives, which has come in behind. Signal is down, so the next service is arriving in to Crowcombe Heathfield. Which is 47714. From Minehead, just arrived in behind, behind 47714, where's the railway guest loco, and shortly we will be hopping on the DMU and the teddy bear. There we go, that's the street view of 47. Yep, shortly we'll be departing behind the teddy bear and the DMU down all the way to Bishops Lydeard. Oh, parked up in the far corner we've got a Hymac.
The next departure this morning from Minehead.
There we go, Delta 7017. Yeah, one of the Hymacs with
Bishops Lydeard,
one of the Manners. Odney Manor. So I can officially say to Odney Manor, you're not diesel. Normally it's when you've got the diesel out, the steam one, I'm saying you're not steam. Yes, weather's not great up here at Minehead, but it's summer, what do we expect? It's never going to be dry, was it? yeah, we've got, right there, you've got 47 Parcho, so you've got Bradley Manor on loan for the season from Severn Valley, and in front of that you've got Elstate Manor. Right here we've got Delta 9526 class 14 diesel loco. We've also got a teddy bear, which will shortly be taking us down with the DMU to Bishops Lydeard. So let's drive back into Bishops Lydeard, just seeing class 37 parked up. We've got to make our way down to the bottom end of platform 2 for the Norton Fitzwarren shuttle. Right, so we are aboard the shuttle down to Norton behind the class 09 diesel shunter, and it is standing room only, which in some ways isn't a surprise. It's a rare little thing with it being the 09 shunter being used to do a passenger service. So it's going to be interesting. Hello from Norton Fitzwarren. We've just arrived in behind the class 09 shunter, Delta 4107. Definitely a different way to come down here. There we go, there's the diesel shunter. Yeah, that was class A9 shunter coming back in, having to find the triangle back to connect up, take us back up to Bishops Lydeard. 26007 just arriving into Doningford Holt, which has been requested. Right, soon to arrive into Dunster is a triple header with the guest locomotive 26007 leading, with the two class 33s, the Cromptons, in behind. Just arrived back into Bishops Lydeard at the end of day 3 here at the West Somerset Railway Summer Diesel Festival. Just had the triple header of 26007 and the two class 33 Cromptons, 6575 and 6656. Tomorrow is the mixed traction day, steam and diesel. That's going to be good, but for the 3 diesel days, that's it. Tomorrow, well, at the time of recording, it's going to tomorrow. When you see it, it's going to be a couple of days after. Yep. So for, let's say, the first 3 days, that's it. So the extraction is going to be a separate video, and I can't really fit it all in. So if you've enjoyed the first 3 days of all the different diesels, then please remember to do all the good stuff, like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know of all the diesels that we see, which one's your favourite. And until next time, I'm going to talk to you all very soon. So yeah, from Bishops Lydeard here at the West Somerset Railway, choo choo for now.